I believe that a man is what he is. A person is what he is.
At High Point University, every student receives an extraordinary education with extraordinary opportunities to explore their artistic abilities.
Hi, my name is Patrick Kinsella-McClelland. I'm a theater performance major, and I'm currently in a play called Unusual Comforts. When I was young, I had a lot of different interests: science, outdoorsy things, building stuff, architecture, and then in 6th grade, we had our 6th grade play, and I got cast as just a regular guy in Guys and Dolls, and that was kind of, I guess, the moment that I was like, yeah, this could be for me. I'm vibing.
My name is Karina Callahan. I am a senior English writing, English lit major here at High Point.
Karina is the writer and director of Unusual Comforts, a student-produced play at High Point University. She told us about the process of bringing her script to life on stage.
It started in my playwriting class, and my professor liked it enough where he asked me to apply for a Year of the Arts grant. So I applied for that last semester and was awarded one, so I was funded to be able to put on my own production. So then this semester has been a lot of meeting with Professor Simpson to talk over my show and kind of finalize the script. Then I was able to kind of host or sit in on some auditions and cast my show, and now we are currently in production.
I hated it. I hated it so much.
Karina meets with the cast every week to rehearse the play.
Typically, we'll do a quick warm-up, just running through the lines, just to make sure they have those in check. And then we will run the show, where I will take notes as a director for things I want to change, see differently, just to kind of switch it up. And we'll read those to them after the first run. They will try to implement those in the second run, and then I'll do more notes during that one, which are more notes like for homework for them to kind of work on for the next rehearsal. We typically get through the show about twice during a practice.
Karina's play wasn't always about a comforting gnome. She explained how her story was altered during the writing process.
It actually started as a play about Spider-Man and completely evolved into something very different. The gnome was originally just a prop that was in the show, and then suddenly kind of became the focus. And I think it's answering questions that a lot of aspiring artists are trying to resolve, which is how do you define your own success when you can't be quantified the same way that many other professions can.
Patrick explained his role in the play, and he also talked about the process of developing his character.
Basically, my character in the show uses this gnome as a sort of like friend to him in New York City, because he is completely on his own. He came out of the Midwest, and now to be thrown into this metropolitan area of 3 million people and facing rejection with acting and social life, it's very weird because he carries this gnome everywhere. It goes with him when he goes jogging, when he goes food shopping, he takes it out to dinner, he reads with it, like it's quite the object. So we thought it'd be interesting to actually have me be Jared and walk around with this gnome and take it from class to class and eat with it and hang by the pool with it. And I am actually developing, I can't believe I'm saying that, I'm developing a relationship with this ceramic gnome because I'm just carrying it everywhere. I'm protective of it. I don't let other people touch it. Like, it's a very strong piece of me now. And I don't like it, but it really helps the characterization and getting into the shoes of what Jared's going through.
This play contains a very real message that Karina hopes will connect with fellow art creators and other audience members.
I'm just kind of really hoping that other artists, whether they're visual performance or writers, kind of find that same thought process that I've also been going through as a graduating senior, going into the world and trying to make a living as a writer.
I hope the audience takes away that, well, first off, acting is an actual career that can be made out of it. Just like any job, you're not going to come out of college and have this $90,000 to $120,000 paying job. You're going to struggle, you're going to work for it. There's going to be times when you're completely unemployed. So I want people to really understand that just because it's a fine art does not mean that it's not a completely doable career. And I also want them to take away the sense of, I guess, loneliness that Jared has. And it's not weird or abnormal to feel that you're alone and you seek comfort in certain things.
Unusual Comforts will be performed this weekend in the Black Box Theater on campus at High Point University. Be sure to attend in support of student actors and playwrights.